Pasadena is known as the City of Roses, has the Tournament of Roses parade. And Flintridge Center itself is literally in the shadow of the Rose Bowl. But the reality is that this community has significant disparities, and Flintridge exists to address those. Flintridge Center's Apprenticeship Preparation Program is a program that prepares formerly incarcerated community members for union construction careers. We work with folks to get them into employment which has living wages, which provides benefits for themselves and their families, benefits like retirement and pension, and helps an individual just get connected with supportive resources in addition to a career. Flintridge Center's mission is to break cycles of poverty and violence in the community, and we understand incarceration as cyclical in itself, but also both a cause and effect of larger cycles of poverty and violence. So our programs and services operate at multiple touch points along what we see as the same cycle. So programs run from youth prevention and diversion through adult reintegration and career development.
It's a wraparound service program. So we provide, on top of the assistance that we give the students, like the boots, the PPE gear, we do clothing. Sometimes they need clothing, the long sleeve, the jeans, sometimes even hygiene stuff that they need. We target housing, we target government benefits, we target even relationships, parenting, life skills, anger management.
I graduated in 2016. I graduated in 8th week of a 10-week course. Went to work early out of the class. I stayed in the local 300, which is a laborers union, for approximately 7 years. I still wanted more. So when presented the opportunity to be an instructor and be more involved with the community here, I took the opportunity. We get them in this course and we go ahead and introduce them to all the trades, educate them on what they do, the skills, what it takes to get into the union, the steps and process. We even take them on tours to the sites, training sites. Along with that, they are introduced to financial literacy. They're also introduced to some life skills, which helps them deal with some dysfunction they may have. And then, and not just dysfunction, just overall therapeutic, food for the soul, and just to unpack some things, which we all probably need to do sometimes.
I came home from prison. I had like dead-end jobs. And it was really by the grace of God, somebody that was headed to the Flintridge Center to experience this new pre-construction, we can get you a job attitude. They said, "Hey Frank, do you want to have a chance? Come with me." So when I got up here, sat down in the chair, and I started listening. I just kept my ears open, and I wanted to see what they had to offer. And what they were offering, what they said they offered, I did not believe. It was beyond belief, because coming home from prison so many times prior to that, my doors were shut. The opportunities weren't there. And I just fought through the program. I came here every day. I showed up here on time. It was a total, I believe, of 10 weeks that we were here at the time. And I came here every single day and showed up willing to work, willing to break the boundaries. And it no longer became a find a career. They started to teach me that I had barriers, that I had blockades in my life. I had inner demons that I was fighting from the time I was a younger guy and a younger kid, that I needed to break through those things. I needed to see who I really was. I had like a blockade, a wall there that I had built, and they taught me to break down that block wall one piece at a time.
We had a gentleman who participated in the program after spending 41 years incarcerated, and in 2023, so just 3 years after he graduated, he returned and spoke to a graduating class, and in that speech he also revealed that he had just put a down payment on his house. And so just thinking about the economic impact that our program can have, on somebody's ability to build generational wealth, but also to undo kind of the harms and economic impact of such a long time spent incarcerated.
What I chase today is to be able to provide for my family. Right? What I have today is I can be a taxpayer, I can own a home, I can provide family, I can have insurance on my car. I'm no longer becoming a debt to the taxpayers. I'm the person giving back.
The unions are looking for females nowadays, so that's a little bit more of the help. I did a little bit of everything when I was younger, working with my dad, and that's how I was able to come and, do what I do in Flintridge.
Flintridge is an organization that really values partnerships. We're lucky in Pasadena to have lots of resources in other community-based organizations, but I think really see that through partnership kind of what can be possible if we all wrap our arms around a target constituency. We currently work with a group as well called the Hospitality Training Academy, who provides career training for union hospitality careers. We're working more and more with Pasadena City College. They have a Community Overcoming Recidivism Through Education program, so creating pathways to higher education if that's of interest. There are other great organizations that have all kinds of different career pathways, so our goal would be to be as responsive and kind of as robust in service delivery as we can by providing pathways beyond just the construction training program we do here.
I like to see us expand. I would like to see us get bigger and look at it in a bigger view. Meaning, there's so much work to get done. There's so many individuals that need some more help. We need help with programs as far as housing. We need help with programs as far as therapy. We need help with more contractors coming here to see what we need and to see these individuals and just give them a chance, just give them an opportunity.
I would like to see every cohort from here on out continue to come back and speak to the students, because that was what was most important to me. When I was sitting in the class before me, a guy came in with his bags and his hard hat and said, "I was 2 classes before you, and this is what I'm doing. I'm a union construction worker." I said, wow, that could be me. Yes, he went to prison, he did drugs, he did this, he did that. He did everything I did, so why can't I do that? If he can do it, I can do it. And so that's what needs to stay alive. That's what needs to keep going here. Because without this program, there's going to be so many lost souls.
I think the public should know who we are and what we do, and that we're here to help. Okay, never feel too embarrassed or anything to walk through our door. The minute you hit our door, we have open hands, and whatever you need, we'll help you.
The long-term goal is really for us to try to put ourselves out of work by creating that community buy-in, creating community investment to make sure that we're investing in young people, investing in alternatives to the current criminal justice system, so that one day we don't have to provide the support. Flintridge Center's work came out of community-identified service gaps. It started as a family foundation that transitioned the last of its assets to try to fill that gap, and we started with a construction training program in 2008. We continue to do that to this day, and currently are working on our 47th cohort of that program.
It's an amazing place to work, and an amazing place to be a part of.